Good morning. How are we? Let's check if we are live. Good morning. How are we? So give me a hello if you're coming in. Give me a replay if you are watching on replay, which is all good. Just about to start our morning arms workout at 6:30 for our Kickstart and Fit for Life program. And I wanted to jump on and answer this question about water as it's come up so many times this week. Loads of times and loads of different questions around can I have herbal teas? How much is enough? I've been struggling with water this week. So I wanted to cover that this week and just go over maybe a few things that might help you in terms of how much you should drink, how to remind yourself as well. So firstly, how much should we drink? So, you often hear 2 litres a day, and that's a great starting point. That's a great place to start for most people. You're not going to go that wrong. The problem with 2 litres for everyone is it does depend on the weather. If you're sweating more, if you're exercising more, you're hotter, you might need more. If you're eating less, for example, you've got to remember that 80%, around of food is actually water. So if you're eating less, you actually potentially need more water. That's not permission to just go and have all the food you want because you need your water. But that comes into it as well. It could be you're fighting an illness. It could be, like I said, exercise. All these things come into it. Now, this can make it a little bit less of an exact science here. Good morning, Kathy. A little bit less of an exact science here. So a good, simple way of doing it is, are you having 3 clear wees a day? And by clear, I mean kind of clear like lemonade. That's generally a good thing. Clear wee by noon, if you like. They're generally quite good measures for it. So if you use that as a gauge as well as the 2 litres a day, you're probably not going to be that far off. That might just be okay for you, absolutely. Now, does this mean you just have to drink water? Can you have sugar-free squash? Can you, tea, coffee count here? Now, with regards to actual hydration, coffee, teas, even though they contain caffeine, will actually still hydrate you. You'd probably die of overhydration before dehydration if you just kept drinking coffee, trying to dehydrate yourself. Now, could be a little caveat if you had like an espresso potentially, but the amount of fluid in coffee is still hydrating you. Now, I wouldn't count that towards your 2 litres if you're aiming for that. Caffeine is also a diuretic, so the issue with that is actually you'll be weeing more, okay? So, but that doesn't mean that they're not hydrating. Now, of course, water would be the best option in terms of hydrating. But if you struggle to drink water, herbal teas are absolutely great as well. There's no caffeine in them. Drink them like you would water. Hot lemon, if you're struggling in this weather, to do it as well. And sugar-free squash, can you have that? Yeah, absolutely. Like, always consider what the alternative is. If the alternative is right now, today, which is the only thing that exists, you just skip water. And it's the type of thing where you skip it for a few days and you think it's not important. Then you're like, why am I so tired? Why have I got a bad headache? Why have I got so many stomach issues? Like, you've got to think as well, if you just make dietary changes, you eat more fibre, that soaks up a lot of water. Actually, water can help with your digestion with that. IBS, things like that as well. Constipation. All these things can be helped by water, which, we're always looking for that tricky one thing, trying to make nutrition more complex than it is. Headaches, all these things, tiredness, energy, concentration. So all these things come into it. Now, when it comes to this, a good way to perhaps help you remember to drink it, whatever that is to maybe couple it with something you already do. So for me, when I have my morning coffee, I'll have a glass of water with it. That is then easier for me to remember. And I get into a habit. Every time the kettle's on, I'll have a glass of water. Then before every meal, have a glass of water. It might also help me stay full up. This is an easy way just to couple that habit. If you're doing it already, it's easier to add habits into your lifestyle when you're coupling it with something you do already, like brushing your teeth, for example. Never have orange juice after brushing your teeth. That's like my memories of a kid, brushing your teeth, go down, have some orange juice at like a hotel or something like that. And it used to be like, that's probably why I don't like orange juice. Anyway, enough about orange juice. Get back to sugar-free squash. It's calorie-free, and I get this question a lot. Consider what the alternative. If the alternative is you're not drinking anything right now, Don't worry about it being perfect. Just pick the option that's going to be a little bit better, because being dehydrated will affect you more than a little bit of sweetener. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope that's covered the water question as well as possible. Any more questions on that, do let me know. If you found that helpful, if there's any more ideas that you have that you want to share with any of the other ladies, put it in the comments, because I'm sure they will find that helpful as well. So, I hope that helps. Any questions, as always, let me know. Stay safe, drink your water, eat your protein, and even if it's sugar-free squash, herbal tea, teas, coffees, they all count. But if you're trying to go for like 2 litres of water within that, yeah, make sure that that's water or sugar-free squash, something that, or herbal tea that's going to hydrate you without the caffeine in. But know that they're still hydrating you if you're having teas, coffees. I think that's a wrap. I think I'm done. So, have a great day. It is our day 5 on our free 5-day kickstart at the moment. Can't believe how quick this week's gone and how long my hair is. Anyway, have a great day and speak soon.